Welcome to a brand new term, our last term of the year. How exciting. And in this term, we're going to be talking about and learning about geography. So last term was history, and this term we're going back to geography. So these are our three things that I want you to learn from this lesson. So we're going to identify and talk about the sources of plastic waste. We're going to identify and talk about the impact that plastic pollution has on the environment. And we're going to identify different ways people can reduce the amount of plastic waste that goes into our waterways and the ocean. So I'm going to start off with the acknowledgement of country, and I would like you to follow along as well. We at Rydalmere Public School acknowledge the Darug country, the Aboriginal country on which we stand. We thank you for sharing and caring the land we learn and play on. Together, we will help look after the people, animals, and land we are on. We pay our respect to elders past, present, and emerging. We will always remember and never forget. So to start off with, we're going to be talking about the birth of plastic. Plastic was first created by a British inventor called Alexander Parkes in 1855. And here's a picture of him to the right. And he used some natural materials in his plastic. And then in 1907, Leo Baekeland, a Belgian living in New York, invented the first synthetic plastic, which he named Bakelite. And it was created using hydrocarbon chemicals. After the Second War, it was produced everywhere, and it was used in making televisions, trays, jewelry, furniture, and even toys. So plastic is not all bad. Of course, plastic is useful too. It keeps things airtight, which I'm sure you can see in your fridge or in your cupboard. Maybe you've got food in a plastic container. And this is good because it keeps the air out, which means the food is kept fresh. It is also useful as nothing can leak or drip out of lids, making things waterproof. It can be made into a range of different items. So I want you to have a look around your house. How many things right now can you spot that have plastic in them? I can see my TV. I can see my vacuum cleaner. I can see a plastic bottle that's on the bench. So have a look around your room or your house and see all the different things that have plastic in them. And it can also be used in craft and in artwork. So did you know the word plastic comes from the Greek word plastikos, which means fit for molding? So now we're going to talk about plastic and the environment. The biggest problem with unwanted plastic is the pollution and damage it causes the environment. Now I want you to have a look at that little picture on the right. Look at all the plastic on the shoreline of that beach. Can't hardly even see the sand, can you? So plastic breaks into tiny pieces which then get blown around by the wind and the rain. And then, unfortunately, it ends up in our streams, rivers, and the ocean. So how is plastic produced? So the production of plastics requires natural products such as coal, natural gas, and crude oil. And these fossil fuels are extracted from the earth. Fossil fuels are a finite resource. They take millions of years to form, which means they will run out eventually. Manufacturing plastic releases harmful gases into the air, which contribute to global warming. Fun fact. Not really that fun though, is it? There are more than 300 million tons of plastic produced each year. That amount is close to the weight of a human population on Earth. Wow, that is a lot. So your job for this week is to go to your geography jamboard and complete the activities. And now I'm going to show you how to complete one of the activities. So you're going to get your marker, which is up in this corner here. It looks a little bit like this. You're going to click on that and it says, which do you think is the more environmentally friendly bag? Now, I just have learnt that plastic, which is this bag here, plastic bag, ends up in rivers, in water streams, in the ocean, causing lots and lots of pollution. So I don't think that's the most environmentally friendly bag. So I'm going to circle this one because this looks like a reusable bag. Now, a reusable bag is one that when you're going shopping, you put your groceries in it, and then instead of throwing it out like you would this bag, you put it back into your cupboard and reuse it. So that's reducing the amount of plastic and waste that you're going through. And then I want you to type your reason in here. So you're going to double click on this, and then you can start typing your reason. And I've just given you a reason. So you can create your own reason, or you can use my reason too. And then you're going to flick through the Jamboard and complete the rest of the activities.